All right, here I go. Once again with the FIFA 18 career mode. I have played so many, and most of them I've usually just played until, I don't know, let's say one or two seasons. Usually I just stop like midway, halfway through the first season. But recently I changed my settings from normal speed to slow. And honestly, I already knew like 4 years ago that that's the only way to play manual with manual controls, to play slow, or else the games are just going to be like, and it still happens sometimes. Like in the cup games, like you'll get like 5 goals against a terrible team. Anyways, it happens. Here we got a bunch of useless information in our mailbox, visions and expectations. We're probably gonna make all of those expectations anyways. I'm gonna delete all first scout reports because we didn't ask for any of these players. Alright, now let me get used to this team. To be honest, I already started a career mode with Sevilla a couple days ago, but I stopped because sometimes I just play a game and I don't really focus, and then I end up conceding some goals, and then I just think to myself, I shouldn't have played that game. I should have gone to bed. But yeah, I really enjoy playing with Sevilla, and sometimes you just need a quick playthrough with a team to get used to their players and know what you want to do with that team. And I know what my plan is here. My plan is to sell a bunch of players until we have about 100 million, and then fill in the places that are not above 80 or 82 rated with talented players that can fill in the roles. That's the idea here. So yeah, let's check out this team, and let's just put up the best player. First of all, I want to play with a 4-3-3 flat with this team. Alright, gonna set up this team and I'll show you what I got. Alright, so this is what I got. This is my starting lineup. Got some decent players here. Of course, it's a few years ago, but I don't know if the team is still looking a little bit the same, but we've got Banega here, who's got a great ball control and pass, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, great passing. Good shot. Free kicks. So yeah, so far I would say that my favorite player is Banega or Mercado in real life. I like Mercado, the way that he played in the World Cup for Argentina. Alright, now on to the roles. Alright, let me get that fixed and show you what I got. This is what we've got here. Our striker taking our penalties and Banega taking everything else. And we're just keeping Escudero as our captain. We don't want to get any players mad at each other or anything. Here, I'll show you quickly how I put up the instructions for every player. And when I'm really serious about my career mode, which I am about this one because I enjoy playing with Sevilla a lot, it would be great to have, you got Messi at Barca and Ronaldo at Madrid. It would be cool to become the best team in Spain with Sevilla, or at least be in the top 3 or top 4. That'd be cool. Maybe win a Euro Cup or something. Anyways, let me show you. So the instructions here, they're asking for, do we want him to stay back or go up? And how aggressive do we want him to be? So his aggression is 75. So to me, that's normal. And now, do we want him going forward? Attacking positioning is 63. For me, that's a normal. And his attacking work rate is high. And since he's not that good, his attacking positioning is not like above 70. which would be crazy good for a fullback. We're just going to have it unbalanced. So that's pretty much what I do for every player. And I'm just going to get them all done now and move on to the tactics, the custom tactics. For example, our right back has an attacking positioning of 73, which is really quite good. I'm quite surprised by that. And he has a high work rate. So even if he gets back, if he gets up, he'll still get back down and defend. So this guy, we can afford to put on always overlap. And since his aggression is at 72, we just put him on normal as well. Okay, set everybody's instructions up. Just show you the top half of all of those. And now it's up to the tactics, which we will play as such. Let's have a look. I want to play very fast football with this team. I'm going to sell players that are around 27, 28 years old, and I'm going to replace them with fast, pacey players that are around 22 max. Something like that. And, yeah. So we want to play fast football. Maybe we'll have some older players as well, but we just want to have really fast players, like fast wingers, fast midfielders, fast defenders, a fast striker, everything fast and good. And we want to play with short passing. Let's have a look. We can do slightly, we'll do like this, slightly on the safe side of things. Crossing, we don't have so many tall players. So I'll put that on 40 because I still want to get some crosses in. Shooting, let's have a look here. We got some decent shot takers. Not really. We'll put that on 45 as well. Pressure. Let's put pressure up at 55. Aggression up at 55 as well. 60 this one actually. Actually like this. And team with us have that a little more narrow. So that's the instruction, that's the tactics, the instructions, the roles, the positioning for everybody. First things first, put a couple players on the transfer list. For example, the center attacking midfielders, the right and left midfielders, because we want to have some wingers, and we want to have center midfielders. So yeah, next step, what will it be? All right, first things first, got to get our scouts looking for the right type of player that we want on our team. I'm going to start off with winger. Pacey, he can have 4 years on his contract. Just like that. I'll show you what I got when I'm done. I forgot to mention that a good way of seeing what type of players you need on your team is by just going to your squad and pressing suggested subs. So here I see Sergio Rico is my best goalie at 81 rated. He's 23, so he's still going to get better. Then I've got a backup goalie at 75 who's 24 who might still get a little better as well. So am I satisfied with having an 81 rated goalie for the league and a 75 rated goalie for the cup games? Not really. So that means that I want a better backup goalie. I would rather have an old, experienced goalie around 80 rated as a backup goalie for my cup games and keep training Rico and get his overall rating up to like 87 or something like that, and then I'll feel comfortable playing against teams like Barca and Madrid. You know, then you have a chance. I mean, you're still going to concede a goal here and there, but so that's the plan with that. So here you go. This is my instructions. We're looking for a pacey winger, a center midfielder who's good at passing, a goalkeeper as a backup. We're looking for a right back, hopefully 80 rated or higher. Looking for a young center back, and we're looking for an experienced world-class player with not a lot of time on his contract left. It'll be an experienced goalie as well, and ranging 19 to 27 on some of the other ones, except for center back, we're going 19 to 24. Initially, I was going to look for 19 to 22, but I was thinking Langlet is 22. It wouldn't hurt to get a player a couple years older. And the countries we will be scouting are Spain, Italy, Germany. Let's have a look here. Let's do Portugal. It's right next door. And France. All right. Oops. Well, might as well. Didn't mean to go here. Just trying to go here. Okay. Perfect. Now, we hire a youth scout. We will get ourselves this scout to begin with, the Greek guy, and we're going to send him all over Spain for 3 months. Looking for, let's see, where do we need a young player? Okay, so the decision I made was to look for a playmaker. A young playmaker, because we're probably going to sell some players, some midfielders. Last time I played this career mode, which was until last night, was we had about 100 million or 105 million after selling a bunch of players. And right now we have, let's see, let's have a look, we had it about like here or something, 40 million. So we got about 60 something million in player sales. Let's just check out the expectations anyways. Sign 2 youth players, play them in 10 matches. Wow, so they want us to sign 2 youth players and play them in 10 matches? That's kind of crazy. I don't think we're going to find a youth player. I should have got a better scout, the guy for 4 million. Now that I think about it, when I see this. But we can always try. If I find a player who is higher than 60 rated, I'm promoting him to the first team. And he'll get some games in. I don't know about 10 though, but I can try. Grow them by 10 overall points. That's going to be hard too, because we're going to be training players like Rico. I know that already. And Correa. Because we're going to probably end up selling Correa since he's a left midfielder and we want a left winger. This will probably work because we're probably going to do well. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but... Alright. Euro League. Win the cup. We have to win the Euro League. Finish in a Champions Cup place. I think we'll be able to do these things. Reduce player wages by 50,000 a week. That's not gonna work. Finish the season with 20 million unspent allocated funds. I think we can do that. Alright, so I just put some players on the transfer list, like Soria, Pareja, Carico. We're just going to sell a bunch of players. And now I'm going to make some extra team sheets. I'll show you what I got when I'm done. Actually, I'm going to skip that for now. I'm just going to play this at the beginning of the season. So I've pretty much got everything done now. Got the scouts looking for what I want. Youth scouts looking for what I want. Now the only thing that's left to do is train some players. Who we will train is Rico. We want him to be a better goalie. Then we will train Lenglet because I want to sell him. Let's have a look here. Passing, let's do that. Then we will train Correa. I kind of want to sell him as well. And we will train who else? This guy. Defending. He's only 20, and our current left back is 79 rated, and he's like 28 or 29 years old. So he's probably not going to get that much better. So we start training this guy, get him at 79, 80 rated. We've got a backup there. We can replace the current left back, who is our captain currently. So that means I might hold on replacing him as a starter until next season. I'll sell the current left back, train this guy to 80 or above, and have that. Just going to simulate these. I don't feel like playing them, to be honest. I will eventually play some, but now to begin with, I just want to get to the scouting. Only progressed a day or two. Already got some players here. His wage is too high. Our current highest wage that we're giving out to a player is $27,000. So the idea here is to sign some players at around the same amount of wage value, but also signing maybe one or two or three players of about 75,000. And then next season and throughout this season, the players that I know that I want to keep, I'll just extend their contracts and give them raises. Especially if we do very well. So yeah, just going to scout all these players and let's see the results one day. Here's another training session. Our first transfer offer for Daniel Carrizo, I think. Let's see. Let's try and sell him for 15. All right, 16. There's no way we're getting rid of this guy right now. Block offers. Ooh, I didn't even know we had this. $5.3. See if we can go for 6.3. Probably not. All right. We need these guys to hurry up a little bit. I should be doing these drills. I would just get A's and B's the whole time, but see, Rico just got an F. Come on, man. So yeah, I decided if they want this guy. Nope. Okay. All right, players are selling. $36. Nope. And another training session. So Juventus won in Zonzi as well. Just going with a 36.2. Wow. It always says under the value that I should ask for a 36, so I'll ask for like 32, 33, 34. Got our first youth scout report. Reject, sign, reject, sign, sign. So we haven't been able to sell Nzonzi yet, or anybody like that, which I hope will happen soon, before the season starts. So Sarabia, last night he got injured in that other career mode. I had only played like 2 games. I won one, lost one. Come on. Man, it's so frustrating. I really want to sell that guy. All our left midfielders, right midfielders. We want wingers, man, on the team. And center midfielders, not defensive midfielders. Frustrate. Alright, Langlet finally went up after like a year of training. All the players in the youth squad are going out right now. They're all at 49 rated. Release, release, and release. We're not loaning him out because we might need him as a backup if we get somebody injured. I think we already sold 2 or 3 center backs. Okay, let's try that again. 29.8, let's just ask for that. What? Come on, man. Well, last time I played this Sevilla career mode, I did end up getting this guy. So I am going to try again. Let me show you the short list. I really want Memphis Depay, but we're going to have to wait until at least next season. And then we got some backup players that we want on the bench. I'm going for this goalie. He's not 80 rated, but it was tough to find an 80 rated goalie. 79 will do for the cup games. Maybe we can win the Spanish Cup. All right, Mr. Hits. Come join us at Sevilla and win some cups. You might even get a Champions League game in here or there. Alright, so he's now the best paid player on the team, which means that we're going to try and raise some salaries. Going for this 20-year-old center back. Well, in real life, he's probably 22 now. Anyways. Just decided to get him and train him as well. Eventually. But first he'll just be a cup game player. No release lock, man. He's gonna be better. Quick. All right. Man, there was a time that I only used to play, I think it was FIFA 15 or 14 or 16. I used to play only with Croatia and Ajax online. I even got myself up to the #1 in the manual controls leaderboards for a while. But since then I haven't really played a lot of online anymore. But I'm planning to on FIFA 20. So this guy's a young Croatian talent. This is what I like to see. All right, signing this guy for sure. Gotta get Milos Jojic. He'll just be a backup. Years is fine. Well, that didn't work. This guy only has a wage of 15,000, so might work here. I'm not sure if I should sign him, so I'm still gonna think about that. Did not even know we had some offers here. 35.2. Okay. So here we are, raising some salaries to make them paid more than him because it doesn't really make sense for him to be the best paid player. There we go. So I'll just be doing that. Alright, so for the actual gameplay, I'll just have some music playing and I won't do a lot of talking because it's quite distracting and I don't want to concede goals just while I'm explaining something. So, yep.